custom car enthusiasts, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. In this episode, I really wanted to work on this Porsche Carrera GT here, so we're going to go ahead and work on it. Seems like it has some gearbox issues, so we'll see how that is. I think we're also going to have to replace the muffler in it, which is not the end of the world. It's a pretty looking car overall. Definitely not showing too much age, except on these panels down here, but that's alright. So let's go ahead and see, do we know everything alright? Nope, the parts are not discovered that we need. So let's go ahead and take it over to... you know what, let's just take it to the car lift. We know it's going to be a gearbox, and we know it's going to be the muffler as the major issues. So let's take a look from underneath here. We'll get that off, get it out of the way. And let's go ahead, get in here so we can actually inspect. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking we were going to find. Alright, so that has to come off. Then let's see here. Wanting to get further along on the car. Alright, so let's see here. There we go. So those parts are okay, it looks like. Can be examined by taking off the car. And then it said that the gearbox is a problem on this. So we'll get that off right away. That needs to go definitely. And this looks like... Alright, so we're going to have to go over here. Mount to the wheels. Let's go ahead and take these wheels off. Really what we're needing off is this. There we go. Same thing on the other side. Looks like somebody has been driving this a bit on the hard side. It's alright. I mean, it is a sports car, should be driven hard. Sorry, that's all taken off now. Let's see. What else do I need off? Starter needs to come off. The gearbox. Alright. Now let's see if we have all the parts or if we're still missing some. Part not discovered. Rear exhaust section, front exhaust section. Gearbox has been discovered. Transmission is noisy. Alright, so we've got to get to the transmission as well here. And we also have this exhaust. Definitely looks like it needs to be from engine bay. Alright. So let's go ahead and lower the car. Take that off. Didn't want that much of a close-up. Let's go ahead and get this manifold off. Good lord, the amount of bolts on it. so that takes care of that. Oil filter looks okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and raise this back up. So we got the exhaust manifold, so all the parts for that are good. We have the transmission is noisy, and it looks like to me that the clutch needs to come off. See if that was what we were missing here. Yep, clutch was the missing part. Alright, so we've got some parts to buy here. We need a gearbox for a V10. Let's just narrow it down. I know it was gearbox for a V10, so. There's the Porsche one. Alright. Actually, I shouldn't have gone all the way out of there. That's my mistake. Let's go ahead and get the clutch for a V10 as well. And there we are. Alright. So we've got those two parts. Let's go into inventory. Sort parts by name. We can get rid of that one now because we have the other one. Perfect. Same thing with the gearbox. Alright. Then we need an exhaust manifold for a V10 and a front exhaust section for a V10. Yeah, so exhaust, basically exhaust for a Carrera. So a V10 and then Carrera. Alright. Whoop. Wrong screen. So we'll go with the exhaust manifold for the V10, and then we'll go up here and go exhaust Carrera. Wow, these are expensive parts, but it is a Porsche after all. So you pay a Porsche tax, I guess. Alright. Let's go ahead and put all these parts back into place now. Go ahead and get that put back in. Clutch cover put back in. So I really need to put that exhaust, to do this properly, I need to put the exhaust back in first, so let's go ahead and do that from the engine bay. Alright. And then everything else is from underneath the car. Let's put in the gearbox next. I think it's interesting that the manifold has more bolts to it than the gearbox does, but alright. Front exhaust. We didn't remove the middle exhaust, so that's all good. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the drive axles back in. Could have put the tire back on right there, but I didn't. Alright, we'll deal with that here in a minute. Get this tire put back on. Alright. Now in theory, I should be able to look and I should only have a few parts left here. That's in theory. So we've got the hood, the bumper. Oh, we need to put the starter in. Good thing I looked. Almost forgot the starter. There we go. Get that reattached. Then let's go ahead and assemble mode. We'll put the rear bumper on. Put the license plate back on. Assemble mode. Put the hood on. And I believe that will be everything. There, it looks good. Inventory wise, I don't have any other parts. So this car is good to go. Let's finish the order. Very nice. Oh, it's a fairly straightforward build, but quite enjoyable. I did like working on it. As I said, there was something about the fact that it was going to be a Porsche and the fact that the engine was, of course, going to be in the back there that I really wanted to play around with that. So I definitely enjoyed getting to work on that car. Hopefully it was enjoyable for you to watch as well. Excuse me. If you did enjoy it, though, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and hope to see you all again for the next episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018.